China claims that since the Yuan dynasty in 1271, several islands that may be the Spratlys have been labeled as Chinese territory, followed by the Ming Dynasty, and the Qing Dynasty from the 1368 to 1911. China's claim that a Chinese voyager supposedly drew the 13th century 9- map can't be further than the truth. China at the time was under foreign invasion by the Mongols that forbade maritime activities. Mongols tried to look beyond China, but was never successful in its advance beyond Indochina. Kublai Khan's costly invasions of Burma, Annam, Sakhalin and Champa, or modern Vietnam, secured only the vassal status of those countries. Mongol invasions of Japan, in 1274 and 1280, and Java, in 1293, failed. Chinese trades during the early Mongol Empire was concentrated between neighboring inland nations. Well-traveled and relatively well-maintained roads linked lands from the Mediterranean basin to China, greatly increasing overland trade and resulting to the emergence of the famed Silk Road, that greatly contributed to the civilization of the different dynasties of Europe, India, Central Asia and China. Admiral Zhe would not embark on his famed explorations until another 200 years, to kick off trade with the maritime Southeast Asians. Only in another 200 years would the Chinese begin its massive influx into today's Taiwan, displacing the earlier Austronesian inhabitants of the island. China also claims that they discovered Spratlys as early as 200 BC. However, their imperial records show only references and general description of the islands. There were also mention of earlier maps, but China does not hold any map that show the islands as part of their territory. This can be attributed to China as being a land-based power, with a long history of quarreling kingdoms, and didn't have any opportunity to project power beyond its shores. This is why old China's maps show the Hainan Island as its southernmost territory, a fitting Chinese name which means end of the earth.